In 2019, Air Dolomiti introduced a new livery. Alongside with that, Herpa had a new model ready for us. But is it worth our time? We will take a look. With that, welcome to a new episode of Review, where we today will take a closer look at an Embraer ERJ-195 of Air Dolomiti. At the front of the box we have the cutout, so we can get a glimpse of the aircraft model inside, and on top of the box we have the Air Dolomiti branding. Then on the back side, as this is a 2019 release of Herpa Wings, we don't have much, but we do have a lovely image of the aircraft in real life. And here she is, the Embraer ERJ-195 in the 2019 new and updated livery of the airline. Now, with no further ado, let's take a closer look at the model, and we start off with the tail section, where we still have the recognizable Air Dolomiti branding on the vertical stabilizer, although the design around that has been slightly modified. And then on the fuselage we find the full registration code of the aircraft and the Italian flag. At the very back of the aircraft we also have a little bit of detailing around the APU exhaust. At the front of the aircraft we then find across the fuselage the writing of Air Dolomiti. Underneath it says Member of Lufthansa Group. Just underneath the cockpit windows we then have the Air Dolomiti branding once more. And we do also have a little bit of detailing around the cockpit windows themselves, including the window wipers which have been printed on. The engine nacelles have been kept in all white, just as most of the fuselage, but they are still pretty decently detailed, as we can see here from the backside. And of course, as always, if you look into the engines from the front, we can see the engine fan blades. Just above the wings we also have the emergency exit printed on, and that leads us to the wings, because if you look here on the top side of the wings we can see the different flaps, slats and spoilers carved out very nicely, and we do also have the markings for the emergency exit. On the underside of the wings I think that looks pretty decent as well. There we also find the full registration code of the aircraft once more. And the Embraer ERJ-195 also has really lovely winglets, which you can see here, including the Air Dolomiti branding once again. I think that looks really fantastic. Also, the landing gear is worth taking a look at. Here we can see the main landing gear underneath the wings, and I think Herpa has done a really awesome job with that. And also the front landing gear looks rather nice. Then on the belly of the aircraft we have this slogan. It's supposed to say Ad Astra, which is Latin and means to the stars. And there's of course a hole in the fuselage for a stand which has not been included. So I would say we can file this under an attempt was made. And then last but not least we do also have the doors to the cargo compartments printed on here in the back side of the aircraft and here at the front of the aircraft. So there we have it, the Embraer ERJ-195 of Air Dolomiti in the 2019 livery of the airline. So what can we say about this aircraft model? Well, overall I think both the print and the physical details on this aircraft model are great. Except of course when we come to the belly of the aircraft with the hole in the fuselage, which is pointless as we have no stand for it. But that is a topic that has been reoccurring for years now. But despite that, I would still recommend this aircraft model. The livery itself, well, what can we say? It is a nice livery, for sure. It's just a more boring version of Air Dolomiti's previous livery. But that is of course just my subjective opinion, so let me know what you think about the livery in the comment section below. Now with that we have reached the end of today's episode. If you have enjoyed this video then don't forget to smash the like button, that really helps us out. And if you are new around here, why not hit subscribe, that would be absolutely awesome. With that I'd like to say thank you so much for watching, hope to see you soon again. I'm checking out, and bye.